waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
Not yet. Still not live yet. Yeah, I was not doing that one thing, bro. Okay, now you're live.
There
Yeah,
is
it's
no
showing
way
that showing the
I
live.
believe Base Broly is that at all.
My
Nah,
mic
that
is
was me talking.
tell me, please.
Oh, actually, no, my mic was off. So now you should hear it now. Yeah, and
I
then I
was.
can
You can hear me?
hear that as well.
You can hear me?
I'll wait for it. It's a little bit.
Or I gotta
We'll see in a
Yeah,
second.
yeah.
You can hear him?
You're loud. Yeah.
Okay. How come I'm not seeing the? Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, cool.
take it down, bro.
Let me pin the server in the chat.
Cool. Oh yeah, cheap right Yo, y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sound good, Long. We're here.
I'm on mute myself, John. I do that.
All right.
I feel like I gotta turn up.
Are you listening to the stream?
Nah, I'm just like straight in.
Why you feel like you gotta turn it up then? What do you mean? You sound fine.
I don't when I talk like I don't know if y'all can hear me all the way. Hold on.
Sound fine on my end.
Probably because I'm in the car.
Like, you hearing me is an issue, or you think that I can't hear you? Because I can hear you.
Nah. Okay. Yeah, we
Okay. What's up, Gina? Saying podcast, you know what's good? Okay. Do you wanna go first, or you want me to?
I'll let you. And then again, that's what I was trying to like is doing it like categories, like you know what I'm saying, got the better hacks, your ability, like that, or how you
I mean,
whatever
you
comes
can
to mind.
you can argue it any way that you want to. I'm
All right.
just I was just saying who wanted to speak first, like, you know, like if you wanted to just establish something first, or if you wanted me to.
Yeah. Now I'll let you.
Okay. So first thing I would say is that Broly has better feats than Fat Boo. Do you agree or disagree with it?
On, I'll say because Broly whole galaxy thing, I'll give that. But on don't always side the victim. We know that. We all know. All Dragon Ball. So you know what I mean. I'm just say that right there. Not to mention, Boo has his own galaxy. It's not on screen, but the statement say, you know, he can wipe out the galaxy, things like that.
Can you show me that?
Dazenchu also. Yeah, hold on.
I'm gonna add you in the channel where you can send it if you don't mind. Right there.
You don't want me to post it? Hold on.
Yeah, I added you. I made a channel for us
Oh,
to
bet.
do this.
I
Yeah.
say it's read only.
Oh, let me hold on. Let me allow you to speak. Okay.
You really, bro? Come on. You really believe Broly is bad?
Okay, there you go.
Like, I don't get it, bro.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Hold on.
yeah, I do believe it. We'll get into it in a second, but you can send the scan you were talking about in there.
Bet. I'm gonna include the one for universe, or you want me to wait for that?
I mean, I'd rather stay concise, but you can like whatever you were just saying. Show me the. Let me see the scan for that. You said that
All
he
right,
can
then.
destroy a galaxy or something like that.
Yep.
Okay. While he's sending that, anybody in the
So-
chat, if you want to see the scans he's sending or join the Discord, the link is pinned. You can join, see what's going on. You were gonna say something long? Go ahead.
Yeah. So the first one I back up TV guide or TV like I think it's like an episode back. It describes that his powers says that he doesn't fit the bill of a galaxy destroyer. That is until he hurts Dabra into a distant cliff. So right there, they're established destroy galaxies. Like there's no other implication made based off of that statement there. Do you agree, or is that
Where are you getting this from again? What source is this?
this is on the back? So like back then, 2001. In 2001, there was different like, episode, the uncut like box things that they would release Toei Animation, and this is just like explaining like the the episodes in there. And also, if you go into like, Crunchyroll, whatever, you go to the same episode and the fucking episode synopsis, it'll like same thing explaining right here, literally like word for word. So it's credible. I don't think it's not credible. You know what I mean? I think this is something that I definitely would be able to use. I mean, unless so that's not true.
Okay, sure, we can use it. And then you see Piccolo here saying,
Yeah, I
the
was
entire galaxy will be snuffed, and then
yeah. So that's just manga.
Mhm.
Use. I
okay, so
don't know. Forget what.
you want to do manga Fat Boo and anime Fat Boo versus Broly? You want to do both?
I mean, that's probably the only way I could point. To be honest, that's probably the
Okay.
only way. I understand it's like a little like using two different kinds, but and that's why I want X.
I
I had
mean,
to
it's,
make
it's
sure.
fine. Just it's cool. Okay, so he
Yeah.
can destroy a galaxy. That
Yeah,
still wouldn't
so-
necessarily be on the level of Broly's destructive feats, though. You agree, right?
What do you mean? Like, I assume it'd be
Like,
a thing
okay,
like quarter of the universe. Both.
wait, a quarter of the universe. That's not.
Yeah, you know how you use the 1/4 thing, the quadrant. Say you always tell me like galaxy quadrant, quarter of the universe.
The quadrants are the quarters of the universe. Yes, I was saying though that right
Yeah.
here, like him destroying a galaxy isn't on the same level as Broly destroying a galaxy quadrant. They're very different.
I thought that was the same thing though. I thought like here, let me grab. Hold on. Let me like break it down.
Sure. Lilo, appreciate the donation. Crazy, what's up? Yeah, money, I agree as well.
Here, this one I sent in this.
Sure, good. Mm-hmm. Fuss Toy said
Probably
the goodness.
Doing a good job at this, but this is my first live.
Yeah, you're fine, bro. You're fine.
Yeah. So look, this
Okay.
is what I was. So the
Mhm.
reason I first found out about this action view, first seen this scan on your channel. So it's basically explaining like each galaxy is quarter of the. That should go movie.
Mhm.
That's just what I feel. You know what I mean? But if it's not, cool, credit it. But if what Piccolo said was true about Fat Boy being able to snuff out the galaxy, then shouldn't that also mean that Fat Boo can also erase a quarter of the galaxy, just like, or I'm sorry, quarter of the, like Broly did. Like I don't know that.
So not necessarily, because the thing is, right? There's a galaxy, and then there's
Yeah.
the galaxy quadrants, which are different than a galaxy. A galaxy is like, think solar system, galaxy, right? You're moving up in
Right.
tier. But the North
Right.
Galaxy, for example, is a quadrant of the universe that contains multiple galaxies, multiple solar systems. You see, so it's like you're talking about one galaxy versus a galaxy quadrant that consists of multiple galaxies.
Right.
So Broly
So I
is
get what you're
destroying.
saying.
Yeah, so it's not necessarily. It wouldn't be the same, like destructive.
Okay, but even still, there's statements about Fat Boo universe, and I'm gonna show you right now. Daizenshu, I
Sure, go ahead.
think it's L. Yeah, so all three of those are in. Even if you want to say, the galaxy, not that there's proof right here. And El Manga Legendary, I think it's called. Both of them state that Fat Boo destroyed the universe. So even like I said, that has to be incredible. That has to. There's no way it's not.
You'll join the debate soon. All right, Lilos, I'll see you then. Okay, so let me see. It says that it would destroy the universe, you said? Where's do you have the, okay, yeah, you did put the translation. Let me turn my head to the right.
Yeah, my fault. For whatever reason,
This looks like they're talking about Super Boo, though, right? That's not Fat Boo.
No, it's definitely Fat Boo.
Wait, let me see. Gathering the power needed for this, Chosen, the Supreme Kai, discover the plot and invade enemy territory. However, the energy from the battle finally revives Boo. Okay, yeah. Okay. It does imply that it's talking about that Boo.
And then I didn't translate the other one. My bad on that one is Spanish, I believe.
Oh,
the one where it's showing
translated
Dabra.
this.
Yeah, I translated it, but I didn't.
How'd you translate it?
Just Google AI. My translator, I didn't. He's in a different Discord, but he speak like authentic Japanese. This was just like AI, right?
Okay.
You want me to get better translations or?
No, that's fine. We can use it. So, Boo can be a threat to the universe, as it's saying here. The universe will be in danger, but that that doesn't necessarily outscale Broly, because Broly's also a threat to the universe, and you can be a threat to the universe, even if you are a planet buster. If you're gonna do it over a span of however long, right? So it's like, I mean, yeah, he can be a threat to the universe. Frieza was, right?
Right.
I think even Saiyan Saga Vegeta was stated to be at some point as well.
So you don't think that Boo in that like tier of like a destructive person like Broly, like you don't think like in any sort of way Boo could be on that in that like category, I guess, if I'm.
I mean, no.
Based off any of these. Hold on.
So far from what I've seen, you're telling me that Boo can destroy a galaxy over time as well, because it doesn't seem like they're saying it will happen in a galaxy, and then he's a threat to the universe because he would be destroying galaxies, I guess, at a certain point in time. I mean, yeah, I can agree to what you're saying, but I wouldn't say that outscales Broly, though.
Where is the proof that Broly could out of you, or like anything?
He can destroy the universe?
Yeah.
I'll send it. You got a couple of different statements. Let's see.
And it does say prevent Boo. The one I didn't, to prevent Boo, a monster with power to destroy the. It doesn't really say like, he's one-shotting it or anything like that, but I still think that's.
I mean, he can
Um,
destroy the universe over time. I can believe that. I can also
yeah,
believe he'd
I
be a
agree
threat
with
to
that.
it. However, if you're doing it a galaxy at a time, that's just in a much significantly less time span than Broly. Also, Boo is like immortal, so he can do this over the course
Yeah,
of 10 million years, right?
right.
I'll get you the Broly scans.
Not to mention Koyama. Well, I had
Oh, you want to
does say
mention
that.
Koyama?
Yeah, it
Sure
does
about
say that
that? Hmm.
he could universe. I don't know how you feel about that, but
You said it does say that he
kind of
can destroy the universe?
that he can't.
No,
He
it doesn't.
doesn't
It doesn't
believe
say
that.
that he can't. It doesn't say that.
Here, this is one of his replies to, he'd be on Twitter going,
They're asking him if he can one-shot the universe, but that doesn't mean he can't
yeah,
destroy
yeah,
the
yeah, I
universe.
know. Just for the Broly out
Yeah, I mean, like
that
hypothetically, he could
nonsense.
do it in 2 shots, right?
Yeah, I don't even know about that one.
I'm just saying, like
I
one
just don't
shot,
buy
sure. He says you can't one-shot it, but that doesn't mean he couldn't do it in 2 shots, 3 shots, 10 shots, 100 shots. It would still be, you know. But regardless, here's the universal scaling.
Yeah,
He's saying
by
that
the
he's a
way.
threat to the. Oh, you're posting. What's the?
No, you good.
I think it's okay. Well, yeah. So, multiple statements saying that if they don't stop, he'll destroy the entire universe. I can get you the galaxy quadrant statements if you want.
Yeah,
Yeah, you want that?
yeah, you can show
Okay.
him. I didn't even look at the stream yet. I know they probably. I'm not doing the job. Hold on, let me see.
I mean, they're just kind of giving their
Oh, they
opinion.
not
You
even.
can't really see.
Yeah, they're not even
anything,
saying
so.
nothing. Yeah. And then not to mention, bro, you acting like you ain't see Buu absorb fighters stronger. Kid Buu fought. I know it's like not Kid Buu fighting South Kaioshin. You know what I'm saying? It's saying it was indicating that the Kaioshin was still stronger and he absorbed him because of that. So like even hypothetically, like let's say if Broly had more, power, fight or whatever, a simple candy beam or absorption technique, I feel like that would fight. I
Okay,
just don't
we can talk about
see
that in a
that.
second as well.
Yeah, yeah.
But firstly, I
Unless
want to
you
just
want to,
hammer home these feats. So you have those
yeah.
universal statements. You have right here Goku confirming that Broly in his suppressed Super Saiyan form is the one that was destroying the Southern Galaxy as he senses it there and
Yep.
confirms it. So
Yep.
the Broly that's like threat to the universe, destroying multiple galaxies and all this. This is like suppressed Super Saiyan Broly, not legendary Super
Yeah.
Saiyan. And this is still the first Broly movie we're talking about, so it gets multiple times stronger as well. So
Right.
feat wise, I would say that everything here suggests that it's much higher than Boo's. Like they could both be threats to the universe, but Broly is clearly the bigger threat, destroying quadrants of the entire universe rather than like one galaxy out of like millions or billions in the entire universe.
Right. Even though he lost the Goku. Yeah, I'm listening. I hear.
Yeah, he did lose to Goku. So did Boo.
Now I'm playing. Go ahead. I'm
Yeah. But okay, so if you agree with that, then what was your other argument? Can't he would absorb him?
Yeah, like I just feel like even if Boo was losing the fight, like how you guys did fight, I feel like he wouldn't know what to do with an attack like that. Like he wouldn't even have any knowledge of first. Like if Boo was to shoot that, I just don't Broly like. I see him sitting there trying to. You get what I'm saying? Like on some, he got an ego, no attack type of. I feel like he'd sit there and try to become chocolate. Like I don't see how Broly would get over that.
Okay, so before we get into that, are you agreeing that Broly does have higher scaling than Fat Boo?
On screen, yes, I will agree with that one.
What do you mean on screen?
Broly, like when we did the whole galaxy thing, getting into the movie, we see the galaxy disappear. He doesn't say, Alpha he does say, Kai says in Japanese subs, he's like, at this point, the North Galaxy destroyed as well. I'm not, I'm not gonna lie, like nothing that Fat Boo has above that. But we know why. Goal wasn't
we know why.
Yeah, his goal was to. He was on Earth with Babidi. He had no go out there and, you know, destroy galaxies or whatever. My point is, like, the reason we don't see those feats was because of plot. You know, we know Bibbidi, or I'm Bobbidi, find Piccolo, Goten, and Trunks, you know, because of the whole situation that happened. He was searching for them. So he was just taking orders from Bobbidi. He wasn't trying to destroy, you know, countless planets or X, Y, and Z like Kid Buu was. So that's really why we don't.
So you're saying that
Really.
he has feats on the level of Broly, but we haven't seen them? That's kind of like an assumption, though, right?
That's how I feel. Yeah, it's assumption. Yeah, but that's just how I feel based off the statement. Piccolo, the statement. Kabito, you know, they say the galaxy. You know,
They say
droid,
a galaxy, right?
Well, yeah.
Or like, yeah, but I
But
mean,
still,
yeah, a galaxy.
go ahead.
A galaxy though versus like the southern galaxy is very different. You know, like the size and scale is astronomically different. But okay, so we can move on to the whole absorption thing now. So
yeah,
why would he get absorbed? Like, how would Buu even be able to catch him in the absorption? How would that work?
well, we know how, like, in the past, we know how Buu has absorbed. One was, you know, where he just shoot the beam, and there has been times where have, you know, blocked it or you know, dodged it or whatever. And then the other one is like, say Buu was damaged or whatever, he has like a piece of his body on the ground, or he'd attack them unsuspecting, like, absorb them. Like for instance, like let me think, Gohan when he got you know, Piccolo, I think it's called, what do they call that for? Buu Piccolo? Wiccolo,
yeah.
I don't. Yeah. So when he called Gohan off guard, that's exactly. When the beam don't work, I feel like Broly could get absorbed by Buu in the other way. You know, like, this is hypothetical. He's winning. He's like vastly above. This is like a cop out answer. You know what I mean? But it still makes because it's not out of his character.
Yeah. Well. Would you say that it's in Fat Buu's character to absorb?
I think so. I mean, we haven't seen him do it. Yeah.
Even times where he could have absorbed, he opted to kill instead of, like Dabura, he killed him.
Yeah.
Everyone he fought, Majin Vegeta, he was gonna kill him, you know.
But Evil Buu did have the upper hand, and Fat Buu did try to turn him into chocolate. So there is that. As I said, it's not out of character. It's not like something I'm making up. We've seen him.
I don't know Fat Buu. I don't know if that's too much in Fat Buu's character. But if
you don't think so,
I mean, not really, because he didn't try to do it at any point. Even the candy beam that you're talking about, it's like you could say it's similar to what he did with to Dabura, where he just kind of turned him into candy and then he killed him. He didn't eat and absorb Dabura. He died after that. So, like, what's to say that it's not the same situation there? Multiple people he could have absorbed or tried to, but he didn't. He opted to either kill them or not. Now, if you're talking about the other Buus, yeah, and Evil Buu, the part inside of him that's more dominant, he goes for absorptions, yeah. But even then, if I granted you that Fat Buu is like, okay, he has the same type of absorption like mentality as Super Buu or Kid Buu or something. I don't think there's any sufficient proof that he would be able to absorb Broly, because if I did grant you that, the only time Buu successfully absorbed people was when they were weaker than him, no?
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Remember, like, what I was about, when we see Buu back in the corner, you know, like, we can make the premise that whenever Buu back in the corner, he will try to absorb somehow.
When he's backed into a corner, I mean,
or not 7.
I can somewhat agree with that, but again, like, when he absorbs them, they're much weaker than him, right? Do you agree with that, or no?
Not really.
Okay, so let's run through them then, right? Let's run through them. Okay. So he absorbed Piccolo. Piccolo's weaker than him, right?
Right.
He caught Gotenks off guard. They're like even or something like that, right? So I guess what I'll say is, like, they wouldn't be superior to him, because in this case, as we've already established, Broly's a superior fighter. Like, he's much stronger than Buu. So this would be an instance of Buu having to absorb or catch someone off guard who's going for the kill, trying to murder blitz him, which is something Broly does, rather than standing around and, like, plan, you know. Because even with Gotenks, they're even, right? But he catches him off guard and he kind of tricks him. right?
Right.
Something that Broly
Yeah.
wouldn't go for. You wouldn't be able to like, and Fat Boo doesn't even have the mental capability to, I would say, to even perform feats of that nature where you can manipulate your opponent and have them believe that you're, you know. So that scenario wouldn't
Yeah.
even necessarily go that way.
Right.
And even granted that, like, you know, they're even, he did catch him off guard. When he absorbed Gohan, he was stronger than him at the time, caught him off guard, right? So
Right.
it's like, or maybe not, because I guess Goku said that Gohan can take you now, so maybe he wasn't stronger, but he did catch him off guard though.
Right.
I don't see how that scenario would play out with Broly, because Broly would be like, you know, like he would be murder blitzing him. There wouldn't be a time where there's like a stop period. Broly just fights and he continues to fight on, you know? He doesn't do too
Right.
much talking without action. So I hear the absorption thing, but I don't see how he'd be able to pull it off. That when he's getting speed blitzed, you know?
Right.
Like he's incinerating. So I don't know
Right.
about that.
My bad. Hold on.
Yeah, you're good. You're... Broly toys with his opponents. I mean, Moneybag, I mean, I guess to an extent, but Broly's the type to like, he's talking crap, but he's like destroying you at the same time. It's not like he's just, you know, he's just doing one or the other. If he's talking crazy to Boo, it's while he's like, you know, suplexing him or something. I don't know, Dre. I don't see how he would definitely get absorbed. I don't see why. Yeah, Money, but at this point, we're not even talking about second movie Broly. We're on the first one. So if Broly had the hyperbug, yeah, he would be pretty crazy.
Hello.
Yep. You back?
Oh, yeah.
You go.
I sent. I want to just
What's this?
basically this was when Broly, Fat Boo fighting Goku.
Mhm.
And we learned that he can imitate his opponent's attack, and we already know damn near immortal. Any attack that hits him doesn't really work. But we also learned that he can.
Well, I don't know
What do you
about
think
immortal,
about
though. I don't know about that. But...
Well, I mean, they call him immortal, but they say that because he attacks vulnerable. But let me send it.
Sure.
Sent it right there.
Okay.
My point is, what do you think about him imitating, you know, anything he sees Broly? You don't think that's possible?
Okay, so a few things. First thing that I want to clarify with the immortal thing is that Vegeta is questioning if he is that powerful and immortal. So he's not saying he is, he's questioning if he is. Then what can I do? So that, right? Then also, what do I think about it? I mean, what I think is that Broly would kind of just murder Blitz him, and there would be nothing to copy. He would just die. One of those little green, you know, blasties that he'd be shooting. Blaster shell, they call it in games. Like, could just fling that at Boo. Boo gets disintegrated.
You think that's just enough to completely disintegrate him, even though?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, why not? Why not?
The attack, self-destruction, Vegeta did. It wasn't a gas. It was it's decent. You know,
I mean, how strong is that? How strong is that attack?
Compared to Broly, right? I see what you're saying.
Yeah, compared to Broly, and then compared to Boo's possible durability. I mean, the kind of scaling that we've done for Broly, the difference between like one galaxy and multiple galaxies, I feel like that's enough to overdo whatever Majin Vegeta's final explosion damage is. Because even with that, like, you know, there are statements of like okay, so for example, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, his fight with Boo and his abilities would be over that final explosion, right? Since he stated that he could beat Boo, unless you don't think so.
Who, Vegeta?
No, Goku said that he could have beat Boo, like as a Super Saiyan 3. Like, you agree with that or no?
I know a lot of people in the comments gonna like, be like, what the hell? But I think, I think they're equal. I don't think it would fight people like make as easy as people make it seem. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we
No
can
knowledge.
revisit that in a moment.
Yeah.
But
It's a whole.
that aside, though, because that's a whole different thing. But yeah, I don't see the absorption working out. I mean, he scales above him in terms of speed, damage output, everything. Broly's also in character,
Yeah.
not the type to give you the chance to do any of this that you're saying. Broly like onslaughts you from the moment that he engages with you, and he kind of just like pulverizes you until you can't. There's not a lot of breathing room between that type of thing. So
Right.
when you have situations where Gohan's getting beaten and outsmarted and battle worn, Gotenks is getting outsmarted, Piccolo is just fodder, so he gets absorbed by default. It's kind of like these times where Buu has absorbed somebody,
Right.
there's always like either a mind game being played or they're not stronger than him. So he has the
Right.
opportunity to do so. Like if they were even or they were like on the same playing field, maybe I can see the absorption. But even then, I'm still granting you that Fat Buu would even do that in character, which in character he's shown to not do that. He goes for the kill, or like, he goes for the kill. Like he doesn't really absorb. So even
Right.
though,
I mean, it's just one of the things I wanted. You make those like Broly speed with X, Y, and Z, but that's because we're normal super. How do you know that the same, say, Super Saiyan 3 or you know what I mean? Someone like Majin. How can it's going to be the same exact situation when this is a whole different saga? These are whole different powers.
what do you mean?
And
It's
then,
like, what do you mean though? Like, what do you mean? I'm confused with.
like, power, boom. Oh, wait, like, what do you want me to explain? Like, what do you mean?
Because you're saying that, how do I know what exactly?
So, you said that Broly was speed. You said Broly would not give him no room to fight back. My
Yeah.
point is, I've only seen him do that versus Super Saiyan characters, like, and nothing more. You know what I mean? The people he fought in movie 8 were
Did it to
all,
Piccolo,
the
didn't he?
10. Yes, they wait
Piccolo's not a Super Saiyan.
force. Well, you get what I'm saying. It was the 10-day wait. Like, so that in terms of like power, it's nothing compared to who are.
Oh, that.
What I'm saying.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, that's-
but at this point in time, though, I've given you feats of Broly that are on the level of Buu Saga Fighter. So if you're saying that he did this and suplexed and destroyed these weaker people, number one, you'd have to prove that they're weaker than Buu. But even before that, what I'm suggesting is more so in Broly's personality. Like in terms of power and speed, he's above Fat Buu, as we already established. So he should be able to do the same thing to Buu that he's doing to these people who are also weaker than him, is what I'm saying. And it's very in character. A lot of people will say like, oh, split bits, murder, whatever, but they might not
Right.
actually be that in character. Broly literally locks on, engages with you, and he just goes for it. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, he did this to more than just Goku or something. It's just like, oh, it's a Goku love thing. Like, he did it to Piccolo,
Right.
he did it to Trunks, Gohan, Vegeta, right? Like, Goku just happens to be his favorite, but he will murder blitz you, basically.
And I see the when I see Goku turn Saiyan 3, his power is felt in high realm even farther than the actor. Like, I just see that as a feat distinguishing the power difference between the time period in the Broly movie and that's just how
Wait, why is it different? Why so?
just power in the Kai realm. Like, that's just, I feel like that's a feat higher than like the Broly feat. That's just how I feel.
You feel
It's
like Goku and Super Saiyan 3's energy being felt in the Kai realm was bigger than Broly's. Broly's energy was felt in the Kai realm too. Or what do you mean? Like, you mean like the Supreme Kai realm?
Yeah. That was just the after. Well, Kai, he can sense anybody. He even sensed Frieza. So that's not really, the point I'm making. The point I'm making is that the Supreme Kai realm is like farther beyond. I just feel like that's a solid. I know it's not Fat Buu kills what I'm. And another reason I made it up is clarify the different power the Buu Saga and be 8
Okay,
characters, which
so if I were to grant you that and said that Super Saiyan 3 Goku has a better feat than Broly, why would that mean that Fat Boo can beat Broly? Unless you
because
think that
there's
Fat
a
Boo is stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku or he's even with him. Then I
he's
guess now
equal
we
enough.
would talk about that then, right?
Look, the skin right here, Daizen 6, I believe it is. It states that the bottom right little paragraph, go
Do you have that
the
translated?
bottom right. Yeah, sending.
Okay.
Wow. Did you get it?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Goku's ultimate transformation is equal in power to Majin. So you know what I'm saying, the case that they're equal. I mean, plus, you know, like I said, Goku has been wrong throughout the whole part.
Okay.
You know,
let's address
he
that then,
underrated.
right? Let's address that immediately. So
Yeah.
you're saying that right here it's stated that they're equal. I see that, even though the translation is a little, you know, you got to be real careful when you're translating because
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But let's just say that how you translated it here is correct. This wouldn't be correct, right? Because Goku states that he could have beat him, so this would retcon that. Also, it's more like at the time,
go ahead.
right? Because this is something that gets revealed later. At the time, this is how
Right.
it's being advertised, this is how it's being promoted throughout everything, right? That Goku is here, he's Super Saiyan 3, and then they're like going back and forth or something like that, right? But then Goku tells us
Right.
later, and also this is a secondary source as opposed to the primary one, right? And we can argue if you think Goku's lying or not in a minute, but the primary source is saying, which is Goku saying that, you know, I could have actually beat him. He implies it when Piccolo asks him, he actually dodges the question. Then later on, it's like, yeah, I could have beaten him and I should have at that time. So if you're saying
Right.
that Goku's wrong about that, what proof do you have that he's wrong? Or what would be your argument against that?
Well,
He's telling you he could have did it. So
just the fact that he's been wrong in the
like
rest
when?
Kid Buu,
With Kid Buu?
underestimate. Yeah.
Okay, the problem
Um,
with that though is that he never knew how strong Kid Buu was, so Goku didn't really have what Goku was basing that off of was his size proportion or whatever. They thought because he was short and small that they'd be able to beat him. Then later on, you know, Goku comes to the conclusion that he was wrong. It's like, okay, I thought that we
Right.
could do this, but we couldn't, right? So Goku's guesstimate was wrong, and then later he admitted that it was true. But you never see that later on. You know, after seeing the power of Fat Buu, the power of Super Buu, all
Right.
of these Boos, Goku says at the end of the Buu saga, I could have beat Fat Buu. So all the feats are on display for how strong Fat Buu is. And Goku is saying
Right.
now at the end with all of the knowledge and insight, I could have did this. The Kid Buu one,
Right.
not only was it a guesstimate, but Goku admits later he was wrong about this. So it's not that Goku's just like I don't know, ignorant or something. Like if he's wrong, he'll say that he's wrong. And he never corrects this at any point in time, you know? So
yeah, I see. And then it could be Goku wasn't full power, so maybe there's Fat Buu is equal to what Goku portrayed, maybe it could be something like that.
I'll give you a chance to
I'm not
speak,
sure.
Lilo, don't worry. Go ahead, my bad.
You said what?
No, I was just replying to chat. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just said that it could probably be they were equal, or Fat Buu, like the power he was portraying, not his full power.
It's possible the power he's portraying wasn't his full power.
No. My fault. I'm inside of like supermarket. You know, it's kind of hard
cool.
to like.
You can restate it. Mm-hmm.
Basically, what I was trying to say is, we know when Goku versus Fat Buu the first time, he wasn't like full power what he displayed versus Kid Buu. So my point is, possible that Fat Buu what Goku displayed in that point in time. If you get what I'm like, I don't know if you understand what I mean. So obviously, Goku wasn't going 100%. Kid Buu is just equal to a suppressed Goku. Maybe that's like a better word. If you get what I mean.
So you're saying are you talking about Mr. Buu, like the Buu that fought Kid Buu? You're talking about that one?
No. The first one, like the first time we see them fight, Super Saiyan Goku. He's trying to buy time.
Right, and
Get
you're
the
saying that
yeah.
Fat Boo is
Maybe Fat Boy
possibly
is
holding
equal
that.
to that Goku was like just for its the statement of the Daizenshu. Because remember, the Daizenshu said they're equal. So what I'm saying, you said yourself that you don't like true. So what I'm saying is maybe Fat Boy is just the suppressed Goku. I don't know if you get what I'm
Yeah, I
like,
do
because we
get what
know
you're saying.
Goku. Yeah,
That's kind of what I'm
yeah,
implying. That like,
yeah. So I'll accept that. That's I'll settle.
okay. So,
But even
mm,
oh, go ahead.
no,
And I
go
was
ahead,
gonna say
continue.
even a suppressed Goku power would go in Kyra. That's all.
Um, okay, all right.
Yeah. So you
Uh,
got any point? For this? I was gonna get on the Koyama statement, but I'll let. You haven't brought any of those prize.
I don't really feel like they're needed. I think that you can
Yeah.
just kind of, you can just, you can just scale the characters. I mean, if we bring Koyama into it, then I don't really see what argument Broly would have or Boo would have in any regard at that point.
Right.
Which there's a few of them I can go into, but I don't feel like you said anything that made me have need to. I feel like
Right.
like, it's pretty clear cut. So,
Right.
do you have any more
So
you wanna make arguments for Boo or what?
I mean, just based off of dialogue, it's like same things that they said for Broly, power limitless, like just statements to make him seem OP. The same statement exists Fat Boy. So like the one I just shared, Gohan suddenly shot up, his power is incredible. It's the same stuff. So they call
Mm-hmm.
Fat Boy listen power as well. Like I'm telling you, they use that with every villain to hype them up. So I don't think that's exclusive to Broly, like how people try to make it seem. You know what I mean? That's just
Okay.
how I see it. I don't.
Well, I can agree to you to a certain extent to say that they have there's a lot of similar things said, but if we were to, let's say, set up a chart where we make tallies, right? You have,
Right.
they both grow in power. They're both stated to
Right.
be invincible. They're
Right.
both, I guess, prodigious if you want to get into that bag, right?
Yeah.
But where Broly now begins to trump over Boo, where Boo doesn't have, is his feats.
Right. On
They're both
screen.
threats to the universe. Well, you can say on
Right.
screen, but if you don't have proof Boo did something, you can't say he did it, right? Or can do it. You have to.
I mean, you're right, but that's
Right.
why that statement. But that's why we statement. Like
Yeah, but Broly,
as
I
I
would say
said,
Broly would have superior statements though too. If you want to go into statements and feats, I think Broly would have both.
that's based on what?
Well, based on the feats and statements. I mean, first, if we talk about the feats, he has higher feats. Statements.
The
What
Galaxy.
statement does? Huh?
The Galaxy one you refer.
Him destroying the southern. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And even that wasn't a one.
It wasn't a what?
I never actually. It wasn't a one. I never actually.
No, it wasn't a one shot. But can you prove that Boo's is a one shot?
Really, I mean, statements. Powers and destroy the universe. The Galaxy Destroyer.
Yeah. But
like
in one shot though, I could present the same thing to you. Even though Broly's is a higher level of like damage output, let's just say like, okay, sure, he can destroy a galaxy, but can you prove that he can destroy that galaxy in one shot? Because if Boo can't do that either, then there's no point in saying Broly can't. I mean, right? Can Boo?
there's nothing like here. Let me just say right here because it might have something indicating that, but double.
Wait, you gonna research in the middle of the debate, or
No.
have
It's
something
not
already?
just
Okay.
translate through like AI.
Bailey says, I mean, Bailey, I hear you, bro. I do hear you, but I don't know about that. Excuse me. Beerus wakes up and blink away Z Broly. That's a fact.
Bro, where the hell? Man, I can't find it.
I don't know, Diller. I mean, almost is crazy, but he can get to a certain degree. What's up, Kanguru? Appreciate that, Dre. The Spicy Wizard, Super Saiyan 3 is crazy strong and is a Goku. I mean, sure. Yeah, he's strong, Spicy Wizard, sure.
My bad. I'm trying to. Damn.
Yeah, you're good.
I got like a.
No pressure, bro. You're good. No problem. Don't start with this Super Saiyan Goku got a 100 power boost again. He got a boost from his weakened friend.
Yeah. So
I mean,
even
that's not
translating
exactly what
it
happened.
doesn't suggest. It says a monster with the power to destroy the universe. So I guess you gotta. It's not like,
Yeah, no,
you know.
not one shotting, right? No.
But I mean, at least I have proved that. With like way like so like Broly could, because it wasn't suggesting Broly destroying it in one shot either. We actually
I mean,
see
no,
in the
like,
movie that.
Well,
You said what?
he like okay. Whether I agree if he's doing it in one shot or not, it's a higher destructive feat, right? So it's like
Right.
if they're and if Boo's not doing it even at a speed that you can compare it to, despite the fact that it's already way smaller than Broly's, it's like, you know what I mean? Like if you're talking about on-screen feats, Broly has similar on-screen feats to Kid Buu, which is scales massively over fast.
Yeah,
right?
the Galaxy thing, yeah.
So if you're just doing it like that, like I mean, that's what something Kid Buu's doing, and Kid Buu is way more like just animalistic and destructive, right? Like he's gonna be doing it much more quickly, consistently than Fat Buu, who might dance around, eat a few people, whatever. And then you see what Kid Buu's doing over a span of a certain time, which is comparable to Broly. And then when you look at Fat Buu, it's like you're nowhere near that level, right? So like I mean, even that.
I'm still on the side of where do you like see Broly stopping? Like I don't think I've ever got that. Who do you think it would take to, like the whole Dragon Ball, like, whole franchise? Where do you think like he stops? If you get what I'm saying.
I do.
There's no way you. I
don't know.
Believe
man.
that's Super movie 8 Broly to Super is.
No. Not movie 8 Broly to Super. I wouldn't say that. That's ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
No.
What do you think? Like,
mind you, also, we're still talking about movie 8 Broly. There's 2 more films after this.
Nah, I know.
Stronger
I wasn't.
film, just saying.
I know those ones were still probably over because the whole Gohan 7-year thing. He was training and so
I mean,
he
you think
probably,
that Gohan would lose to Fat Buu? Just curious, like just asking. I'm not gonna get on you.
It's kind of tough.
It's tough.
It's too answer. Yeah, it's very tough answer because for one, it depends on how you feel about the 7-year training thing. There's fans out there who don't believe that. You know what I mean? There's fans out there who don't.
I mean, it is true though.
Koyama. I mean, Koyama did say what he said about Gohan.
The thing is, though, right? The thing is, like, he's the screenwriter for the movie, so he's writing the story.
Right.
He has a big hand in the power scaling. So if he says that we made a Gohan who we believed would be the strength if he trained for 7 years, because at the time we didn't know Toriyama was going to do X, Y, or Z. I mean, that's a fact, right? Like, that's not like that's true. And he's writing the movies. Like, he has an influence. Just because he is biased towards Broly doesn't mean what he says is wrong. It just means that somebody who's in a position of power, like, for example, if you have a high authority in a job, if you're biased towards a worker, you may move them up a level. You may bring them to the manager position. That doesn't mean because you're biased towards them or you like them, they're not manager. They are, right? So he has the power to kind of, he can influence that greatly. So if he's saying that, I mean, it's pretty, even Gohan says he's powered up considerably. So it's not even just Koyama statements. In the movie, Gohan says he's stronger than he was back then, which would imply, because Cell is in the Broly movie timeline, he's stronger than Super Saiyan 2 Cell games right there, right?
Right.
So, I mean, I'd say it's pretty concrete.
If we, as I said, we take that as Gohan point in timeline, and then to add 7 years on top of
I
that,
mean, yeah,
I
like, you know,
like
and his
the
potential is higher
above.
than Goku. So
Yeah, because it took 7 years for you to get that level. You know, and Goku got super in 7 years, so I definitely like Gohan to be stronger in movie 10
yeah,
than
of
like
course.
some of the counterparts. But movie 8 is just I don't know, man. I just don't see what y'all see. I don't buy the hype, man. I personally think that Broly sits like a little bit above perfect, but all the Buu Saga.
So you don't care about how his feats are higher than Fat Boo's? That's not enough to make you feel like he'd beat Fat Boo?
Well, remember, like yeah, for every but at the nah, and I know that don't. But what
Not
I'm
really,
saying
no.
is like we can't always base a versus beat, especially in this situation because we grabbing a versus canon Fat Boy. You know, and
Yeah,
in the
but
canon, that Fat Boy above
uh-huh.
every prior. You get what I'm
Right, in
You
the
know what I mean?
canon. But Broly's not part of the canon. He's a movie, right? And
Right,
then also
right,
it's feats and statements that are suggesting Broly is above him. I guess you
right.
don't have to, I don't know, you can just feel differently, but I mean all logic would point to Broly being stronger, right? It may be hard to understand, swallow, whatever pause you want to say. But I mean, you know, it's there, right? I don't
Right.
know. But you know, that's that. You have any other arguments you want to make or anything like that?
As far as the Fat Boy,
Yeah.
I got a few.
So you got a
They're
few
more
things?
so. Yeah, I got a few. They're more so
Yeah.
like his like kind of fits in the manga. So like when he fighting Majin Buu and it did the force field thing and blew everyone away with Ki um just Fat Buu Majin blast himself up and
You're kind of chopping. You're like going in and out a little bit.
hold on. You can hear me now?
Yeah, I could always hear you, but it was just choppy. Like it was kind of like it would stop at a point then start again. But go ahead. I gotta hear
Okay.
you talk for a long time.
Yeah, so like I was like that durability feed, bringing yourself back together from you know what I mean, statement stuff
I
like that.
mean, okay, durability feats. You're just
Look,
listing things he's done. Are you saying they're above Broly stuff, or you're just saying he's done
nah,
this or that?
just
Okay,
going to his character, kind of supporting him, I guess.
sure. Okay, well, I
Grows
mean,
and grows.
what's up?
Oh yeah, no, I was just reading, but like, if this one is about what I was talking about earlier, just feeling Goku's power in the Kyra. Okay, let me just post it. I already know we talked about it, but I'm just you asking that I haven't
Yeah, that's fine.
re-looking at everything. Yeah. Yeah, so that's pretty much like my point. I just him being able to like tank attacks the way he does and absorb people, instantly learning other people's attack. Fat Boo got it. That's just my opinion. I just don't see much from movie Broly.
Okay. Well, I appreciate the discussion either way. I guess at this point now, if you want to just conclude it there, we can leave the topic now more open for other people to say their piece if they want to,
Yeah.
say whatever.
Honestly, I haven't even looked at this stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, my bad. So
Nah, it's
yeah,
cool.
a lot of things.
You're still able to be heard. It was a little. I mean, it wasn't really that much later than what we said we'd do. It's fine. I don't worry about
Yo, I thought it said 9,000 people was watching. I was about to say.
it.